So subscriber verification is performed by the program administrator over the course of the REC contract. And this is to ensure that projects are meeting sufficient subscription levels and mixes. And additionally, these levels directly impact the REC invoices and payments issued to the approved vendor. For each verification, workbooks containing disclosure form information are created by the program administrator, and the approved vendor updates the workbooks in SharePoint with subscriber details. The program administrator will then verify the subscribers using utility-provided subscriber data. So the first subscriber verification occurs at Part 2 verification, also known as energization. And this is for all community solar projects, which are subject to this verification during the Part 2 application review. So during this review, the approved vendors will share disclosure forms and also finalize those subscriber details with the program administrator. Of note, to receive REC payments, at least 50% of the capacity of the project must be subscribed at the time of energization, also known as Part 2 verification, including a minimum of 50% small subscribers. And then the REC payment will be based on the project's percentage subscribed as outlined in the applicable REC contract, and will be reviewed and updated per the terms in that contract. Next slide, please. So the next subscriber verification is dependent on the type of REC contract the project is on. So for 15-year REC contracts, which community-driven community solar projects will have, the approved vendor will report subscription levels on a quarterly basis during the project's first year. So the first quarterly report is due in the month after the first full quarterly period after Part 2 verification. So each project will submit a total of 4 quarterly reports over 4 consecutive quarters. And after the 4th and final quarterly report has been submitted, the project will move to an annual subscriber verification process as part of the annual report requirements due in July. For projects on 20-year REC contracts, so these are traditional community solar projects, the approved vendor will report subscription levels on a semi-annual basis throughout the term of the REC contract. So the semi-annual subscriber verification is due in June and December, also starting after Part 2 verification. And then lastly, annual reports. So each year, approved vendors submit project subscriber information as part of the annual report process. So those projects that are eligible are those that have completed all 4 quarterly reports and will be subject to that annual subscriber verification.